Pressure. Ours is a fast, mean old world heavy in need. And every single second of every single day, it gets faster and faster. The more we try to keep up, the more damage we're doing to ourselves.
Stress catches up with all of us at different stages of our life, whether it's work, family, money, health, even school, and it affects us all in different ways. So today I thought I'd take a look at the stress factor, why it affects us so much, and a couple of different ways that we can keep it in check.
It's official, Australia. We are more stressed out than at any time in our history. Our numbers aren't good. 75% of Australians surveyed admitted that the stresses in their lives were affecting their physical health, and 64% it's affecting their mental health. And almost 2 in 5 Australians reported experiencing at least some form of depression. So it's clear as a nation we need to chill out. But what is stress? Helen Gibbons has worked for over 20 years as an expert in the science of stress management. So Helen, can you actually tell me what stress is?
Caroline, stress is a normal response and it's there to mobilise us to action. So if we see a problem or there's something that is important to us, it enables us physiologically to react to that important thing. So first of all, there are stress hormones that are released in the body, and then that puts a lot of strain on the body. We breathe faster, our heart rate beats quicker, and it just helps oxygen go to our brain and also blood to go to our muscles, making us more energetic and ready to fight or flight a situation.
So feeling stressed is ultimately natural, and it can be good in short bursts. When we are physically stressed, like playing sport or making a speech or presentation, cortisol and adrenaline flood our bloodstream, giving us more energy and strength and even enhancing our mental focus. The problem is that the majority of stress for people in the Western world today is psychological. So through diet, work, lack of sleep, or just plain life, our stress switch is jammed permanently on. And as a nation, we are struggling.
According to a recent Medicare survey, the number of stressed Aussies has increased by 30% in the last decade to just under 4.9 million people. That is 1 in 5 of us, and it's impacting our lives, our community, and our economy. Figures suggest that workplace stress is costing us $14.8 billion. So yes, relieving stress is a nice thing to do, but it's also something that we need to do.
Thankfully, the key to handling our stress is surprisingly simple. It all comes down to breathing deeply and slowly. For this simple reason, yoga and meditation have become hugely popular in Australia as people search for peace of mind. But for the last 20 years, Tim Augius has been practicing group drumming as a way of chilling people out.
My mental health improved dramatically from drumming. When we do a rhythmic activity, it regulates our nervous system and our brain and calms the fight-flight response and allows sort of our system to open up and release not only stress, daily stress, but also tensions and traumas.
The classes work on the idea that the act of drumming is a form of meditation. The repetitive sound and breathing that takes place as people keep time connects them to the first sounds any of us ever experience, the beating of our mother's heart and the rhythm of her breath. And this, in turn, relaxes us.
That's the beauty of the practice too, of the drumming, is that you're forced to be present. We feel safe and encouraged to express ourselves. We can release a lot of pent-up stress and stored energies. And I find that people who come to our classes has really affected their experience of life.
Whilst some drum, others practice the ancient art of Tai Chi. Over 1,000 years ago, it started as a form of martial arts and self-defense. Today, more and more people from all walks of life are taking up this ancient Chinese tradition.
I always say this room's like their little escape from the real world.
Brett Russell is a mastered martial arts monk, and every week you'll find him guiding his student on their journey to peace, stillness and happiness within.
Once they're in that Tai Chi movement, then they tend to relax, they tend to refocus and almost reboot their lives.
Tai Chi is a fantastic low-impact exercise. Its flowing movements work your core, back, arms and leg muscles, and its controlled breathing techniques calm the body so that you feel rested and alert, similar to that of a good night's sleep.